Beautiful namaste. Welcome to our early morning practice this morning. The sun is just coming up over the mountains. We're starting our day, and the purpose of this flow is to begin to have a little bit of movement and breath into our hips and into our shoulders for the purpose of navigating a little bit more room in our tight spots. We'll start in Tadasana at the very center of our mat. Here I am. So facing the long edge of your mat, you might need to make your adjustments. The big toes, the mounds of the big toes are together. The heels are a couple inches apart. Rock back and forth on your feet just a little bit to awaken the soles of your feet. Come back to what feels like center. Lift the toes, spread them nice and wide, drop them back down onto the earth. Give a little shoulder roll, shoulders up, back, and down. Drop the tailbone, lift the deep, low belly, lift the heart. And then a little bit of shift from our usual practice, bringing the hands in Namaste. We're going to bring the hands in Ganesha Mudra. So you'll turn the palms in towards your heart and then cross your thumbs, right? And bring the center of one of your palms right on the heart center. The other palm will rest right on top of your other hand. Fingers spread nice and wide. And just let the fingers melt, sort of mimicking the rib cage. Cradling your heart. Big breath in. Big breath out. This is the mudra, a hand gesture we call Ganesha Mudra. Now the deity Ganesha is said to be the remover of obstacles. I've also heard it say the mastery of our obstacles. And again, the play here this morning is to just get a little bit more movement and breath into our shoulders and our hips, into our heart, and into our day, for the purpose of experiencing a deeper truth. Tadasana swarupe abhasanam, say the sutras, Sutra 1.3. All right, let's begin. Release the arms, bring them up and over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, let the hands find the hips. Widen your stance. Right leg out, left leg out, widen, 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 widen. Reach the arms out, and now find your measurement here. You want the ankles to be underneath your wrist or so. And then pick up your right toes, pivot them out to the right so that the big toe side of your right foot is mimicking the long edge of your mat. Come up onto the balls of the left toes, left heel back. Bring the hands to the hips. Notice what that did to the hips. We want to come back to center. Left hip back, right hip forward, tailbone drops. So the hips are open, the heart is open and lifted, and then reach the arms out and extend that joy. Bend into your right knee, sink in, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose, and let's find some movement with breath. Press through the ball of the big right toe, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, sink in. 2 more, inhale. Lengthen, exhale, drop in. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, drop in, let a happen. Now keep your head right in alignment with your heart. Yes? Mimicking the statues of Buddha when the Buddha's head is centered right over the heart and looking straight ahead. Breathe. Use your superpowers of yoga to see within and notice what it feels like in your hips and your shoulders and your knees and your ankles. We'll continue our journey of yoga. Straighten out that right leg, straighten it out. Left hip's back, right arm reaches forward, and then drop it to Trikonasana pose. Right hand finds its way, maybe it's the thigh, maybe it's the shin, maybe it's the earth. Rotate the heart up towards the sky and reach the left fingertips up. Breathe. Trikonasana pose. Tailbone down towards your left heel. Nice long line. Shoulders back and down. And let's find some movement in the shoulders. Rotate that left arm forward, around and back. A little helicopter motion. 1. Here's 2. Breathing. 3. Come back to center, pause, and then rotate in the opposite direction. And notice by rotating in the opposite direction, if you don't see new tight spots come into view. And that's the practices. 3, let it reach. Usually we're up and out. Practices of yoga are down and in. Breathe, notice, feel. And then feel the strength in your legs. Access that. Turn your attention there and then let the heart rise again from your strength. Yes. Pivot the right toes. Pick up the left toes, pivot them out to the left. Position the right heel back just a little bit. Find the alignment of the hips so that they're square. Practice, not perfection. To the front of the mat. Arms reach out, heart wide and open and shiny. Bend your left knee, sink in. Vira 2, pause, breathe. Notice what it feels like on the side. Breathe. Right, not that the tight spots, sometimes they go away. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, sometimes they just begin to dissolve. We find our mastery in navigating the tight spots. All right, let's move and breathe. Press to the ball of the big left toe. Both arms come out and up, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, drop it in. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the left leg. Right hips back to the right. Reach the left arm. Feel that beautiful extension here. And then drop the left hand down. Play is not to strive, but just allow the heart to feel open. Like it's not so much the position of the body as it is the position of your heart. Breathe, rotate, and open the heart up towards the sky. For that beautiful internal alignment as you strengthen your legs and the lift of your heart, the nice long spine and the joyous breath. And then rotate right arm forward and back. Get into the shoulders. You might be noticing the miraculous balancing in your feet and your legs as they hold while you move and breathe. Rotate it back a few rounds. All right, next time that right arm reaches up to the sky. Come back to center. Hands find their way to the hips. Pivot the left toes and then walk your feet right back to Tadasana. This time we'll bring the hands right back to the heart in Untitled Mudra. Thumbs right at the heart center and a little bit of physical lift of the heart. The tailbone has come along for the ride. Find that surrender of the tailbone. Deep low belly in and up. Shoulder blades back and down. Moving in all these different directions and being held right at the heart center. Close your eyes. Big inhale. Long, slow, nourishing exhale. Maybe even open the mouth with a. With your eyes closed and your gaze inside, take a moment here and notice with just a little bit of movement and a little bit of breathing actually for real feels like. And allow yourself to feel in that beautiful mastery of navigating the tight spots. If you're catching that feeling of loveliness and relief, catch it. Namaste.